Hi there, my YouTube friends. I am going to be doing a review today, but first I would like to show you three bits of progress that I made on my layout. First one is I laid a grass mat all along the corner, and then I added scenery. So over here we have some wildflowers along with some patches of rock. And then over there I have some lichen with some dead tree branches. And over there I have my two passenger stations. And then over here I have some of the lichen growing on the support tower of the trestle. Still got a long way to go. Still haven't done this area yet, but I think it looks pretty good. Next is over here in the corner. This little farm area. This is by Bachman, Plasticville, and I think it's called Farm Outbuildings. There's a I think that was called the corn crib or something. That is the chicken coop, doghouse, and a storage shed. And all those little brown things are rabbits, roosters, chickens, ducks, goats, dogs, and cats. And then some extra cows. And then over here, I added a car to the crash scene along with two curious cows. Mama cow is laying, while baby cow is just checking things out. And then the last one is I got more signs custom made by that guy in Florida. I can never remember his name. And here is one of them. It says, "Entering Haydenville. Existed since 2002. My birth date, or birth year." So that's it for the layout update. And I'll see you guys in a moment. I forgot to mention the two other signs that I got custom made. So if you're familiar with Rhode Island, you'll know that all over the state there are little historical cemeteries. So I want to get two of the Woodland Scenic cemeteries, and I got these signs custom made. I know they're too small for you to read, but these signs are in every cemetery, and it says Rhode Island Historical Cemetery, Town of whatever, but I chose Town of Haydenville, number 1 and 2. Registered with RI Commissions on Historical Cemetery, Vandalism punishable by law. Alright, now we'll move on to the review. This is the very, very first engine I received when I was 4 years old. And it is from K-Line. It's a set, the K-Line Keystone State Express. And it came with 3 freight cars, a log car that can be dumped, a box car with a couple crates, and then kind of like a dumping coal hopper. And then of course the caboose. So without further ado, let's zoom on into the front and check it out. Alright, first thing you'll definitely notice is the big red cow catcher. And that was custom painted by my grandfather. The cow catcher was originally the color of the engine, which is like a dark green. And he painted this red because red is my absolute favorite color. So, moving up, we have the start of the 2 handrails that run the entire length of the boiler, along with some steps on both sides. Moving up again, we have the operating headlight with 2 marker lights. Now these marker lights operate but don't operate. I'm assuming they run off from the same light from the headlight, and there's just green gems inside. Same thing with the number board in the center. It reads 3019, and that is also somewhat illuminated. Alright, moving up. I am not quite sure what this little thing is, but behind that we have a smokestack. And funny story, when I got this engine, actually no, it worked fine until about a year ago when I put MTH smoke fluid in there because I didn't have any other kind of smoke fluid, and the light on the transformer started blinking red very quickly, and before you know it there was a flame coming out of the smokestack. So I sent it to Charles Rowe in Malden, Massachusetts, and they said that since K-Line is out of business and there aren't really any parts for it anymore, the best he could do was just take the smoke unit out and not have it smoke. And that was the only choice I had, so I had to say yes. But I was very surprised because I've used MTH smoke fluid before and that's never happened. I have no idea why that would have happened. So this engine doesn't smoke, so when you see it run you won't see any smoke. Alright, moving back, we have the shiny bell, and then we have the sand dome, the second sand dome, and then the whistle, and then the steam dome. Behind that, we are at the roof of the cab with some rivet detailing all around and some built-in 3 roof hatches, and none of them open. Moving back to the front and down, we have the 4 pilot wheels along with the right cylinder with a Pennsylvania shield on it. Behind that, we have the 6 driving wheels with some nice running gear. And then behind that, we have the firebox with some piping and rivet detailing. Behind that again, we have the trailing truck. And then we are at the side of the cab. Now this engine isn't very detailed in the cab. There's no crew figures and there's just a basic backhead. I actually think it's paper. But I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, there we go. So you can just see some like sketches of the throttle, firebox. I'm assuming that's the water level gauge and a couple other piping. And then right here, not sure what this is for. My guess is maybe it was for a tethered connection, but K-Line decided not to do that and just have a regular drawbar, but the tender has no wire attached. And then under it, well, let me zoom out, whoopsie. Under it we have the gears, and then the motor up there, and then this switch. And in the instruction manual it doesn't mention what this switch is for, so I always leave it in the on position, not knowing what it would do. I kind of had a feeling it could be locking it into forward motion, but I'm not sure. Alrighty, moving on to the tender. Okay. On the bottom, we have a step, and then in the front, we have some built-in doors, and then up here, we have the plastic coal load. Behind that, let's see if I can get it so you can see it. There's a little ladder right over here, and then built-in hatches that do not open. Moving to the side, we have the beautiful Pennsylvania logo, along with some rivet detailing all around. And now I'll show you the back. So right here we have a ladder, along with an operating backup light, and then the coupler. Now underneath, there's a switch for the rail sounds on and off, and then right here is the dial or knob to adjust the volume, and that can be done with a flathead screwdriver. Then over here, this is my favorite part. This little, hold on, let me get the light over here. This little round wheel and that square square thing, and then this little silver section, that activates the chuff. So every time that silver section of the wheel passes in front of this square thing, it chuffs. Now, it's not accurate to the wheel revolution on the engine, but I still like it. It's really cool. I've never seen this before. Then, of course, we have the K-Line logo. So now, let's fire it up and check out some of the sounds. And this is conventional, by the way. Alrighty, not sure which, I haven't run this engine in a while, not sure what direction it's in. Forward. Oh, forward again. Alright. Now there's some random crew talk and random background noises. So let's see if the crew talk will activate. Here we go. No idea what they're saying. Sounds like they're mumbling, which I think is pretty funny. There should be one more. Maybe. Guess not. Alright, let's check out the bell. Next, I'll do the whistle, and this whistle is really neat. It has two different pitches. When it's stopped, it kind of has a deeper pitch, and then when it's moving, it has kind of a higher pitch, which is really, really cool in my opinion. So here we go. Alright, let's move it out. And I will point out the 4 cars that come with the set. They're all mixed in with other freight cars. Alright, here we go. That one. That one. That one. And that one. That's what's included. There's the high-pitched whistle. why the brake squealing sounds are activating. Who knows? This engine has a mind of its own sometimes. Just like the chuffing, it's not chuffing as it used to. Interesting. Alright, back it up again, if it wants to. Let's see. There we go. Okay, that is it for this video. I hope you all liked it, and I will see you all next time.